Well, today we're gonna get to the bottom of things.
Hi.
Okay.
For the longest time, I have even received comments on my own channel telling me that no one cares about the Kardashians anymore. No one's keeping up to date with them anymore. The reports aren't that crazy anymore. Like, it's an ongoing onslaught of what is going on with the Kardashians. Allegedly, Kylie Jenner's followers have been in decline. They're just not as big as they once were. But why? What happened? So in today's video, I'm gonna go through a bunch of stuff. Reports, comments, you name it, let's do it. So here's what somebody said on Reddit. The end of an era for the Kardashians, question mark. It says, not so long ago, someone on TikTok or a podcast said no one is checking for the Kardashians anymore, or that no one cares anymore. Lately, there's all this news about Kendall dating Bad Bunny and Kylie dating Timothy. Kendall and Kylie are older now, and they don't have the same influence. Gen Z is into other influencers. Seems like Kris is desperate to hold on to any relevancy with her latest PR stunts. And this post is old, so it says, in 2023, do you predict that this is the beginning of the end of the Kardashian era, yada yada yada. And this comment was from 2 years ago, and they said, I predict that with Kim's venture into acting, she'll try to make movies and be a serious actor next. Her goal will be to win an Oscar. Okay, 2 years later, we're not quite there yet, but she has gone into acting a bit. Okay. Somebody also said if they start talking about their BBLs and fillers and dating white men, they may be able to survive the changing tide, which they've already started doing. That's crazy that somebody said if they talk about their BBLs, because recently Kylie Jenner opened up about, you know, what she got done to her watermelons. Khloe recently opened up, so that's interesting. And that post is a couple years old, so we can kind of look at what they're doing now and if they're kind of right. But there's even reports on this, okay? This isn't just gossip between some people like, oh, the Kardashians are becoming irrelevant. It's almost like it's a real thing that's happening. There's reports, media. Bro, I don't want the Kardashians to go anywhere. Bring back King Kylie. Bring back the drama.
Who's it
That's how
from?
the Lord does it. I'm sorry that everybody else gives out candy. I give out ice, and good ice.
But there's security. Oh, no, they can't enter, see?
Sorry, not for
There's-
you. You're not a party goer.
MammaMia.com reported the Kardashians are not going anywhere anytime soon, but when you look closely at their overall relevance in the pulp culture space and the trajectory of their reality show, some cracks are beginning to show. Allegedly, people love to clamor and ask, what are the Kardashians even famous for? And it's generally the same kind of people who pipe up at parties to ask anyone if anyone would like them to recap the crazy dream they had last night. What? It says the reality series Keeping Up the Kardashians premiered in 2007 and ran for 14 years, 20 seasons, and spawned a number of spin-off shows. When the family ended Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2021 and launched the Kardashians on Hulu in 2022, their reasoning behind the change was that they wanted more creative control over their story and for the new series to be more sleek, documentary style, offering chronically their business ventures with as much intensity as their personal lives. For the first season in particular, it appeared to work. Audiences were served up behind the scenes looks into the Kim Kardashian's SNL hosting stint and much more. However, the 5th season of the Kardashians is painting a different story of where their fame stands now. Now let's talk about the word boring for a second. So if you guys go online and you guys look at forums, you guys look at the Kardashians, people want to constantly talk about how it's allegedly boring now, right? They're not as fiery as they once were. But I think that has everything to do with age, maturity, and the world. Okay? The thing is, with the world nowadays, you need to really watch what you say.
You're canceled.
You need to really watch your tongue. You're going to offend people. It's going to cancel people. That could ruin your business. You say the wrong thing, everyone's like, she's the worst person ever. Next thing you know, your business is tanking.
And they're mad if I don't speak out. They're mad if I do speak out and if I don't cancel.
So even when you go to Google and ask Google AI, what is going on with the Kardashians? Are they over? AI says, while it's difficult to definitely say the Kardashians are over, there are indications that their cultural dominance is waning and their show, The Kardashians, is experiencing a decline in popularity. It goes to even outline a bunch of stuff saying
shifting focus.
the family is increasingly prioritizing their individual business ventures like Kim's beauty and fashion lines or Kylie Cosmetics brand. This shift means less time and focused on the reality show.
Declining popularity of the show.
Some viewers feel the show has become less genuine, focusing more on brand promotion and less on the interpersonal dynamics that made it initially popular. Ratings have reportedly declined, and some viewers have expressed that they are losing interest.
Changing media landscape.
The rise of the social media influencers and other forms of entertainment means the Kardashians are no longer the sole source of celebrity gossip and reality TV content. And then you even got stuff like this, okay? This was posted on Reddit 10 months ago, and it says Kylie Jenner has lost 4 million followers. People are getting bored of her. And they said, I genuinely feel like she's doing nothing right now, even though she did rebrand herself except for the times she's tried and failed to break the internet with bringing back King Kylie. She's gotten boring and isn't posting as much, which is probably why people are losing interest. I'm not gonna lie, but if she did post a picture with Timothy, which I doubt it'll ever happen, then she might get them followers back up. Somebody said 396 million people still follow her. I think she's going to be okay. Now you know damn well most of her followers are inactive and filled with bots. She don't even be getting over 5 million likes anymore. Which those are just some people's own speculation and whatnot. But yeah, it seems like the Kardashians are declining, right? It's no secret. And I've said this multiple times in the past if you guys have watched my videos. I personally believe it's because they're just more boring now. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that they're focused on their brands. They've aged, they've matured, they have families, you name it. And I think a lot of times when you start having all these brands and this popularity is you're biting your tongue. You're scared of cancel culture. You're scared of people ripping into you.
Please. Please.
Where when they used to do Keeping Up with the Kardashians back in the early 2000s, the world wasn't like how it is today, which means you could joke around. You could be more yourself without worrying that your whole career is going to be canceled. People had a sense of humor back then where, for the most part nowadays, it's kind of diminishing. You say the wrong thing, the wrong joke, next thing you know, you're being kicked out of college. It's wild.
We made this space. We had to work for 5 years.
Yes, we did. We worked for 5 years for ASU to build a multi.
Yeah.
I think if they want the ratings they once had or they want the popularity or whatever, which I don't even know if they care about that anymore. Let's be real. I don't know. But if they do, they need to go back to just being yourself and airing out whatever. Say how you really feel. Speak your mind. Put a little Kanye West into ya.
You ain't got the answers.
You ain't got the answer, Sway. I've been doing this more than you.
You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. And if you're still watching to the end, comment right now, Mitchie knows. Yeah, that's right. Everyone's gonna be like, what does he know? Yeah, because you're gonna watch to the end of the video.